Hi everyone, I'd like to thank you all for coming to our first now meeting about Risha and the Boer family. I now have agendas for you to pass out. My name is Aoife and I'm going to be your chairperson for the meeting. Firstly, I'd like to introduce Anne, who is Risha's mother. Risha could not attend our meeting as she's ill and Paul felt uncomfortable for coming to the meeting. I hope that he will be able to attend our next one. I'll now introduce everyone who's in attendance of the meeting. We have Kevin, who's our lead practitioner. We have Gillian, who is our education officer. We have Laura, who's our juvenile liaison officer, and Marie is our family counsellor who works for TUSLA. Kevin is now going to read us the case and fill us in.
Thanks, Eva, and how are you all? Rita is a 14-year-old girl who's in second year at the moment in St. Louis Secondary School in County Monaghan in Monaghan Town. Rita's parents have recently separated and have lived in separate houses for 5 months. Rita has struggled with the separation and has been self-harming for 3 months. Rita blames herself for the separation, as prior to the separation, Rita's behaviour had got out of control and had caused a lot of problems and arguments between her parents. Rita's father Paul has become quite dependent on alcohol to cope with the separation. He has now he's given up alcohol and is now starting attending AA meetings for the past month. Rita's mother Anne has recently not been attending work, as she finds it hard to get up in the morning. This has led to Anne's boss threatening to fire her. Anne is now very worried about how this would impact the family financially. Rita has been caught stealing items of clothing from the department store, which has led to the juvenile officer getting involved. Rita's concentration in school has been lacking recently, and she's failed most of her Christmas exams. Her teachers have become concerned as she has her junior cert coming up next year. Rita has fallen out with most of her friends and spends a lot of time on her own. Rita's friend Ellie was very concerned about the marks that are on Rita's arm and talked to Rita's principal about the marks and her concern. Rita's principal, Mr. Kyle, spoke to the student counsellor Kevin to get in contact with Rita's parents.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm now going to pass on to Gillian, who's going to tell us what's going on with Rita in school.
Okay, thank you, Aoife. Hi everyone, I'm the education officer, and as you can hear, there's Rita's having a few problems in school, so she is. So 3 of these main problems that I have come up with is she's failed her Christmas exams, she has lack of education in class, and she's isolated herself from her friends. So previous to this, I've actually already had a meeting with Rita because of failing her exams, and she has her junior cert next year. And she told me that she would love to go on and do third level education. She has a great interest in music, isn't that right, Anne? Yeah, she likes the piano and the guitar, and she's a really good singer, so that's something she'd like to go on to do. But she says that she's struggling with maths and English, and that she's just fallen behind in class and doesn't have a clue what's going on. So I've come up with 2 main solutions for these problems. First of all, to do with the exams and her lack of concentration. I actually met with her maths teacher and her English teacher, and they both agreed that Rita is very capable of doing well in her subjects and getting back on top of herself and passing the exams for her junior cert. She just needs some extra help, so they've offered to give her some lunchtime classes and after school classes if she wants. She'd be pretty willing to do them, yeah. And to do with the isolation issue, I believe Rita was really interested in basketball when she was in first year. She was on the basketball team.
Yeah, it's one of her favourite sports.
Yeah, and she dropped out there this year, so I think it'd be great if we could get her back on the team. She could meet some new people, meet new friends.
And get her socialising again.
Yeah, keep her busy, because an active life is a healthy mind.
Thanks, Gillian. Now Laura, juvenile liaison officer.
Hi everyone, thanks Aoife. So 7 months ago, Rita was found to be stealing in a local department store. Rita was caught leaving the store with a dress that she had not paid for to the value of €40. I became in contact then with Rita after this incident, and I was the link between the shop, the Gardaí, and Rita and her family. The shop did initially want to press charges, but after further meetings they have decided not to press charges. Rita's parents, Anne and Paul, have agreed to pay the €40, is that correct?
Yeah, we paid €40.
That's great. So no further incidents have been brought to my attention involving Rita and theft. I think this is quite positive, and I think she really learned from the lesson.
Yeah, she definitely won't do it again after we talked to her and discussed it.
And I feel like that Paul and Anne's involvement in the incident was very positive, and that happy ending came of it.
Perfect, thank you, Laura. Now Mairead is going to fill us in on what's going on between mental health and addiction in the family.
Hi everyone. From looking at the case, the issues which I found were linked to self-harm and recently diagnosed with depression, preoccupation, fears, Paul's alcohol addiction, and there seems to be poor communication within the family.
Yeah, there is.
To help with these issues, I would recommend family therapy,
Yeah.
which will improve your communication and hopefully get the best possible outcome for your family. I would advise you to go to a recharge or local mental health
And is
team.
there one of them in my local
Yeah,
town?
there is, and there is some in Dublin, which I know isn't too
Oh,
far
it's
away.
about an hour drive from
Yeah,
mine.
which will observe your family for 13 weeks and see how
Okay.
you can improve
Yeah.
the quality of life. And as you informed me, you were diagnosed with clinical depression.
Yeah, 5 months ago from my local GP. I felt the reason for this was because of stress from my recent separation from Rita's father. It was a very stressful time in both of our lives, of course, as well as Rita's. Also, the financial issue that we're having as I'm not been attending work lately, so the fear of losing my job, perhaps.
Well, it's all understandable under the circumstances, and I would recommend that you would attend AWARE or an adult community mental health service,
Yeah,
which
it'd be
is
very
also-
helpful.
Rita's issues, as of course we all know, self-harming, school issues, and maybe she's blaming herself for your and Paul's separation.
Yeah, she told us that, but of course that's not the case.
It's very common in
Yeah.
children to blame themselves, but I recommend she should attend Jigsaw, which is a mental health service, Pieta House, which is a free service in Dublin to help her with self-harm, and I was thinking about getting into contact with